Joe Payne.
Jacob Thompson.
Bob Schaefer.
Timothy Monosmith.
And where are you from?
Lima, Ohio.
What local?
Local 2075.
All right, and what brings you into town this afternoon?
We came here to bring you guys some donations that we collected from our local and from another local in the area, a Ford engine plant. Joe, if you want to give the numbers, 2075 for us.
And 1219.
1219 for the Ford plant. We brought you canned goods, diapers, coffee, all sorts of different things that might be helpful to people who aren't getting a full wage right now.
All right, you guys were out on the picket lines, and what are some observations that you made talking to the people?
The spirits are high. People are they're not down in the dumps. They're talking. They're excited about the fight that they have. We appreciate y'all holding the line.
They know why they're there, and it's for our future, for all of our future.
I don't know how much you paid attention to this story, but had you heard of this strike at a national level at all?
Yeah, it's on the internet. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's all over the news.
Yeah. Any words of encouragement for the brothers and sisters out there?
Stick together. Do not stop.
Hold that line of solidarity. Keep it up.
All right. Well, gentlemen, from everybody here, we appreciate you coming, and thank you very much.
We appreciate y'all's fighting.
My name is Bill Clifford. Been with the company a little over 10 years. I guess a little over 11.
Tom Eisenhower. I will be here in February. Will be my 18th year.
My name is Farron Langston. I've been at John Deere for about 20 years.
My name is Mario Duarte. I've been with the company going on 14 years.
I think it's incredibly important. For us, it's important. I mean, I think we deserve our fair compensation for what we do. Also, I think that we deserve to be treated like people. And oftentimes it seems like that doesn't happen anymore. So for us, for me on the factory floor, and that directly affects the time I spend with my family and how I spend it.
Yes, very much so. It's the reasoning behind my logic is that for the last 3 years, the front end department has basically had their wages cut. And now they came back and say they're giving us a 10% raise when actually we're still down a substantial amount of money from what we were. Like 3 years ago, my average earnings were about $35 an hour. And right now, because I'm in Department 470, I'm making $23.13 an hour. So that's a substantial pay cut. And even with a 10% raise, it won't get back up to where it was 3 years ago.
I saved a lot of money. Saved a lot of money to keep myself prepared, just in case.
Well, with all the overtime we were working, I saved a substantial amount of money, so I've done pretty well. I kind of saw it coming, actually.
I did. I tried to save money. I thought of, I talked to people in the community, mainly families, on how they're doing also. See if they're willing to help. Also, the union's willing to help.
We did a video with the Education Committee and with Mr. Rowland. Interviewed them what they thought about strikes and how to prepare, and they also saved money. So did some of that. Got my family ready, talking about it for a while. We saved the food and stuff, built up our own pantry at home, that kind of stuff. I think it's a nationwide thing in a lot of ways. I think workers are looking at us, and also employers are looking. Because maybe employers that wanted to lowball workers before, maybe they're having second thoughts. Because looking at Deere, I mean, we're out for a month now, right? Employers are double thinking, do I want to go without my people for a month? Because before, maybe like, yeah, we'll roll the dice. Maybe now that doesn't seem so favorable. And again, the whole country's watching. And also, I think a lot of workers, it resonates with us. We've all had a bad time this past year and a half. If you've been working, you've done extra work, you've been treated poorly, and you know it. And your employer isn't making that right. So I think that resonates with people.
I've been reading a lot about it. I read pretty regular. There's stuff in the Wall Street Journal about it. It's kind of like the last 30, 40 years, corporations have pretty much had the upper hand, and now with the way economic conditions are right now, the labor movement has gained some significant advantages, so now we're those advantages.
I am absolutely awed by the support we've received from all of the businesses, all of the people that have been coming by, bringing us food, bringing us drinks, and just generally wishing us good luck.
I love them. They're awesome. Thank you is what I'd like to say.
I am hopeful it'll be resolved soon. I think that there's a lot of pressure coming to bear on the company. I know the workers are mostly holding strong. And I like the resolution to be we have a contract we're happy with when we go back to work. And more importantly, that we're treated better as people. Because in the end, that matters a lot.
I would think that we'd be getting pretty close. Something more definite in the contract as to KIP, but pay raise, I don't think we're going to get much more than that. And I was actually surprised with the amount of money that they threw at the pension. I was happily surprised.
And you were a KIP cop for a few years, so you understand KIP fairly well.
Yep. And there's just too much control over what they can do. It's absurd as to what they do.
I'd like the final outcome to be everybody get what they deserve, and I'm not against the company making money, not at all, but I am against them making money and then not spreading it around.
Yes, I would like to speak for everybody that we're all hopeful that it gets resolved. Get back to work, help feed the world.
I got carpal tunnel because I worked on what they call a cutter bar, a lot of up and down hand motion. And what really ticked me off with John Deere as much as, I've never missed a day of work, come to work all the time, work the overtime that they want. And then come to say that the factory said that I didn't do it at work. So I got to go get a lawyer, spend the money for a lawyer, and then he came back and said it was the easiest case he ever won, because even the safety director at Harvest Works said, yeah, it causes pain, but for whatever reason they sent me out on WI. So
my back constantly hurts, my wrists hurt, I've had 2 surgeries, knees. I'm 60 years old now. I've been here for 20 years, and I've felt the pains over the years.